When you think of the large aviation markets in the world, the names of London, New York, and Tokyo immediately come to mind in terms of population and the air traffic numbers of those airports and cities. Each of those cities are served by multiple airports within 50 to 70 kilometers of each other, giving travelers various flight and airport options. For the Asia Pacific, one region along the South China Sea has around 5 major airports within a 70-kilometer radius, and is home to China's major technological and financial hubs. That area, which includes the cities of Hong Kong, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Macau, make up the area known as the Pearl River Delta, home to one of the most crowded airspaces anywhere in the world. With an estimated population of over 100 million combined in the cities and the surrounding areas, it's considered one of the biggest megalopolises in the world. Among the cities include Guangzhou, the capital of the Guangdong province, and Shenzhen, which is considered China's Silicon Valley for its tech and industrial businesses that have made home there. The area also includes former British and Portuguese territories of Hong Kong and Macau, which since being handed to China are special administrative regions. Macau is home to entertainment and a tourism industry which has made it known as the Las Vegas of Asia, while Hong Kong has traditionally been a trade and financial hub, a gateway to trade with China. Of the 5 cities, Guangzhou and Shenzhen have the highest population with at least over 10 million people, while Hong Kong trails at around 7 million. Being home to major industries such as gaming, technology, and finance has made this region one of the wealthiest in China and a key outbound Chinese tourist market. The region's role in the aviation industry in Asia cannot be understated with the presence of major airlines and airports. Hong Kong Airport, which handled around 74.7 million passengers in 2018, as the 3rd busiest airport in terms of international air traffic and being the world's busiest cargo gateway, it is home to Cathay Pacific, Hong Kong Airlines, and budget airline HK Express, which was just recently acquired by Cathay. Located 129 kilometers northwest of Hong Kong is Guangzhou, where Guangzhou Baiyun Airport, the 3rd busiest airport in mainland China in terms of passengers traveled, trails Hong Kong's passenger traffic numbers last year when it accommodated over 69.7 million passengers. Among the reasons that have been cited for Guangzhou being close to Hong Kong in terms of passenger traffic is China Southern, which has its main hub at Guangzhou and in recent years has increased its international flight operations in addition to the domestic flights it operates from there. While Guangzhou is a bit of a distance from Hong Kong, just right on the north of the border from Hong Kong and China is Shenzhen, where Shenzhen's Bao'an Airport serves primarily domestic flights, serving over 12 million passengers in 2018 and is home to Shenzhen Airlines. Shenzhen is also the Asia Pacific hub for UPS cargo operations. As for the other 2 airports, Zhuhai and Macau, they both handled over 11 million and 8.6 million travelers last year. Compared to the other major metropolitan areas with airports, the Pearl River Delta region rivals that of the London area, with the number of passengers traveled in Pearl River Delta airports just slightly less or equal to the amount in London. With the busy skies of the Pearl River Delta, what is more interesting is the separation of air traffic control between Hong Kong and China, where the airspace over Hong Kong and its nearby islands falls under Hong Kong Area Control Center, which also includes landings and takeoffs from Macau Airport, while the waters off mainland China and Macau is controlled by China. China has imposed some route and airspace restrictions, which has been to the detriment of Hong Kong, where it has seen delays and congestion as a result of aircraft passing through Chinese airspace on the way to Hong Kong. Flights would have to stay above 15,000 feet until crossing the border to Hong Kong, leaving very little room for descent and landing. So aircraft have to fly and descend over the South China Sea before lining up for approach and landing at Hong Kong. This is an issue that has been brought up in bilateral meetings, and in 2017 a joint agreement between Chinese and Hong Kong aviation officials calls for better coordination in air traffic management of the area. More coordination could not come soon enough as the major airports of the area are looking to expand to accommodate the fast growth of the aviation industry in the Pearl River Delta area and to compete with the other Asia Pacific hubs. At present, Hong Kong Airport is undertaking a 144 billion Hong Kong dollar worth project to open up a 3rd runway through more land reclamation, which will also include a new passenger terminal and the expansion of the existing airport terminal to boost the airport's capacity to over 100 million annually. Across the border to Shenzhen, Chinese officials recently approved a plan to open up a third runway at Shenzhen Baoan Airport with an estimated cost of around 9.35 billion Chinese yuan. Plans are for the airport to accommodate over 80 million passengers by the year 2030. Meanwhile, Guangzhou is setting up for what could be a competition between Hong Kong and the capital of the Guangdong province, with its own large expansion projects. Guangzhou Baiyun recently opened a new passenger terminal in April of 2018, which is expected to boost the capacity of the airport to over 100 million passengers by the year 2025. With 3 existing runways, Guangzhou is looking to add another 2 in a bid to expand its capacity further. The Pearl River Delta is one of the more interesting regions of China, and besides the Beijing and Shanghai markets, it is one of the most closely watched travel and aviation markets of the country. Another point of interest has been the role of Hong Kong and Macau as the special administrative regions, as part of China's one country, two systems policy. Guangzhou has proven to be a formidable challenge to Hong Kong's main role as the aviation hub, where it has become an alternate long-haul transit hub compared to Hong Kong, with cheaper fares offered by the likes of China Southern, and businesses who rely on cargo shipments of material and parts could pass those shipments and bypass Hong Kong using the airports of Shenzhen and Guangzhou. While there will be more joint cooperation between Hong Kong, China, and Macau, the Hong Kong airport is expanding its services with ferry connections to cities in the Pearl River Delta such as Macau, and opening up more cross-border check-in facilities in mainland China. As China looks to integrate Hong Kong and Macau into one China by the year 2050, the next 30 years of the development of the aviation industry of the Pearl River Delta is one of the most fascinating stories of the Asia-Pacific region. How do you see the role of Hong Kong Airport in the aviation sector of the Pearl River Delta, and do you believe that Guangzhou Airport might be able to surpass Hong Kong in terms of the status as the main aviation hub of the region? Also, how do you envision the cooperation between Hong Kong, China, and Macau into the future in terms of air traffic management? This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel industries of the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.